Alrighty folks, here we are at the Gold Coast Hockey Centre for the mixed hockey. Sharks versus Hoppers, Sharks in yellow. Here's Alistair Hogg now, slips that one out through the back door to Jenny. She takes a swing and a miss. This is the over 55s mixed competition. It's the replacement for the Pan Pacific Games, which were due to be played on the Gold Coast, but due to COVID, the Pan Pacific Games were called off. MYOB now approaching the ball. That's Wayne Harris. He's an accountant, so we call him after the software program, MYOB. And in the yellow jersey there, and now Ronnie, a very handy player. Ronnie playing in the middle of the field in the red, as you see. Good skills, good speed. Loses out there to Budgie, but Budgie can't get around the two of them. Just put it too close to Stoddart there, Brian Stoddart. He's got some good pace and speed about him too. This is Sizzler now on the ball. There's Sizzlowski or something. Sizzler. Probably easier to remember. There's a lovely ball through onto Alistair now. Look, straight the keeper. That's Cocky in goal. Yeah, saw where he was going, just managed to get his legs together. Alistair was trying to go between the legs. And the ladies now in possession, poke the ball along. Budgie now in the middle of the park, playing number 3. Slips it out wide here. And let's have a look here. There's Jenny again, number 7. Having a look for Alistair, who was just leading out wide, but only as far as the red shirt. Brian Stoddart goes back to Ronnie. He's looking for a play, couldn't see anything open, so coming back, does the right thing back at 45 degrees, and then finds the pass. Beautiful pass there, just slotted it across to the left-hand side of the field. And there's a little bit of girl on girl. Sold the defender one way, and just as she left her left foot hanging, popped the ball onto the left foot. Very clever. And the umpire just raising her left foot in salute, so to speak. So now we have Bundy, Alan Harris, about to inject here. Alan Harris, you'll recognise him. He's one of those outback truckers who drives these massive rigs and wears this daggy old hat. He's a real iconic character. Now he's having a look. He's set a good injection straight to the girl who won the short corner. Goes left to Brian Stoddart. He had a good shot. Fraser Larkham in goal. Just pokes it away to the side. Pads it away there. No problems whatsoever for him. There's Bundy back at the sideline now. Facing Wayne Harris. Gives it to Ronnie. He's into the D. Nice little jink. Pulls it back. Budgie's picked him off though. Yep. And Budgie's taking the ball probably a little bit too far ahead. The umpire didn't like what she saw there. Probably a little bit too quick on the whistle, but nevertheless it's coming back for MYOB on the free out. And here he comes now. MYOB looks left and slides left. And that's a nice way to come out from defence. Plenty of time, plenty of space. That's a little bit short, that one. Dennis Kettle tried to get a stick on it. Ladies won it back. Now Dennis is going to have a crack. Oh no, Sizzler's having another go. Les Sizzlowski. Brian Stoddart's not impressed. He turned over the ball and ran away from him. Brian's looking at the umpire now. Brian's kicked the ball and it's come back to Les. The umpire said a double foul, so play on. The postman now, Noel Mitchell, pops it out to the right wing. A little bit too much on it, just in front of the lady out there. So it goes for a free hit at the side. Yeah, some really interesting characters playing in this mixed competition. Clive Copley now on the ball. Clive of India, you'll notice him with the pink stick. He's stolen that from his granddaughter, I think. He's had for quite a few years. And this lady here is very handy. So she's, although she was surrounded that time, mob tackled. Oh, there's Clive just reaching out. Pokes the ball in front of Brian. And he's had his pocket picked by MYOB. Oh, Alistair now into the D. Tries to put the ball around the player. Didn't get the obstruction. Still asking for the obstruction, but the umpire said no. You would have gotten the obstruction, only you put your stick over your head, and you're not allowed to do that. So learn your lesson. Alistair is 61 this year, number 10 in yellow. Runs all day long. You see him standing there. He's got a leg in each corner. He has a funny style about him, but he's got some real pace. Only as far as Budgie, that 16, slips it to the side. Jenny pops it up in the air, but the umpire didn't like that at all. Just going high into the D. Okay, now Maroon have got it. Go square out to their right hand side, and it's a sideline hit. Oh, she got it under the feet. She's going to have to do something here. Nice little reverse slider out the back. Clive Copley goes, oh, Budgie's picked his pocket up at that, reached up into the D, shot, crack, oh, near post, but Cocky said, no way, Jose, not on my near post, and just punches it off the pad and out wide. Yeah, Clive did the right thing there, tried to lift it up, but unfortunately for him, had it picked off. Deflection there from Pommy through the legs from Sue, and she's won herself a short corner. So where are we now? Top of the D, Budgie shot, oh, right in the toes of Cocky, and just kicked it out to the side. Didn't even have to do too much, more or less a deflection, more than a kick. So they're spreading it around the yellow, letting the girls have some of the ball in and around. Oh, here's across the face of goal. Oh, Sue there. Oh, Clive just interfered, I think. Just leaned into her a little bit as she was trying to get a deflection. Nice little deflection there. Would have surely been a goal, but that's all you've got to do as a defender. Just get yourself in the way one way or the other and don't make it look too obvious. And Clive's really good at getting in people's way. You could call it skill, you could call it anti-skill. But Clive of India, more credit to you. Start out now, straight onto the stick, beautiful ball out. And she's pulled it back, tried to find a foot but didn't manage to do so. Only as far as the yellow stick and then straight back to red again. Start out had his fingers clapped there. Ronnie now sliding his way, lovely easy style. And just to find a foot, the umpire said play on. He poked it up and poked it around. Umpire's pulled it back for the first one. Start out. Back to Ronnie. There's no way he's going to get that. Start out again. Swings and misses. Oh, and he's managed to get that one. Very unusual. He didn't take that where it was hit, where it was from either. And the umpires played it on, which is a little bit of a shame because probably should have given a free hit twice the other way, or at least pulled it back to the correct position. Sizzler now is doing all kinds of stuff, playing with his ball, and manages to get away with it. Probably would have been better off to pull it back and find a space and pass it, but he got out of jail eventually. Now he's running straight at his own player, straight at another of his own players, and then he comes back the other way, so that's good. Oh, sent it to Pommy, but Pommy couldn't gather in. He's just handed it over to Ronnie, basically. He's come out here to Alan Harris, who always does the same old trick, which is drop his right shoulder and protect the ball, which he's done again in front of Dennis Kettle. And that's just gone out for a free out. Alan Harris there over on the left is pointing, saying something's happened. But Dennis Kettle's got the ball. Big Dan. He's looking, yeah. Oh, lovely. Little slider there. Yep. Choosing their spot. Here's the postman. And that's it. Noel Mitchell's going to get that one against Clive Copley. Noel has another look up. Tries to slip it through that gap, but there wasn't much of a gap there in truth. Sizzler now on the burst. He's hunting this girl down. And between him and the other lady, they've managed to come away with the ball. Sizzler now is working his way upfield. But that's all come to nothing. Here we are now. That's back down the other end. And over the back line for a free. Kettle now. Not much yellow in sight here, but he's found one of his players just out of shot. turnover ball. Bundy, here we go, he'll drop his shoulder here. And the postman knows his tricks, but the umpire's given the free to Ronnie, that's come across the face of goal. Missed its target. Sizzler now, here he goes, sizzle again. Looks like Colleen here on the left, is it, in the red. Sizzler could have really easily released that ball there, but he's decided to keep on going. And he's swung and he's missed. And he's tapped it now, he's inside. He's up in the air, something's going to happen here. Stoddart's got it. Yellow players all around. He could have really released that ball much sooner. Would have been the handier option and eliminated 1 or 2. Now, she hasn't got much in front of her except yellow, but she decides to go straight and manages to thread it. Coming out wide to the wing here. Good pass. Nice skill. Oh, the postman's managed to pick something on it. He slipped it round the back here. Oh, and he's beaten himself for pace, hasn't he? Oh, that's a long corner. He's had enough. He said, bugger this, I'm going for a rest. And he's replaced by Wayne Harris there, number 1, MYOB, the accountant. He went to win a big contract a few years ago in accounting. And he said to him, we'll have to give you a test. He said, what did he say? What's 1 and 1? He said, what would you like it to be? Anyway, he got the contract. I'll close up a budgie here for some particular reason, or no particular reason. He's not on the ball. Okay, what's happening now? Red ball around the back. Robbie Ray slides it. Robbie, I think he's 75 this year, probably the oldest player in the competition. When you think in the men's competition, the men are over 50s, so he's giving away 25 years to some of the men in the younger division, because we're playing both men's and mixed in this competition. Not everybody, but most people. And on top of that, people are umpiring. Almost everybody's playing 2 games a day. Some people are playing more than 2 games because they're helping fill in for other teams. And on top of that, with the umpiring commitments, it's a hell of a week. Yeah, 6 days of hockey. Bundy now on the injection to Stoddart. Good injection. Straight out, straight shot. Larkham clears it. But she pops it up, it's off the feet. Yep, and wins the ball. Comes through the inside channel. Went to Pommy. Came around the back there to Stoddart. He just turned around the ball. Managed to get it away to Bundy. He's looking for a foot here perhaps. No, he pops it back. That's good play. Stoddart's going to have a shot here. It's up in the air. Swing. Oh, great. Across the face of goal. Short corner. Umpire's having goalkeeper's having a conversation. He's quite a character, old Fraser Larkham. Real character. Oh, Butt has completely cocked that one up. But like a seagull on a chip, managed to get something on it, pops it through again, pops it round Bundy, walks it out, just cut Bundy out of the equation there, slides it down the inside channel. Oh, look at Stoddart closing this girl down. She comes out wide, good play, lovely take, and put it onto the foot of Clive of India, and he congratulates her. He says, thank you, well played, young lady. That's Sue out there, I think. Back to Budgie. Bundy closing him. Comes across to Pommy. Not sure why he's called Pommy, but he is. And he very kindly, the gentleman he is, gives it to the opposition. MYOB tries to trap on the run. And up it goes in the air. Oh, that's a lovely ball through, but she's led on the inside. If the ball had come on the outside of her, Dennis Kettle there with the trailing rear foot. The Masters special, that was. Sorry, umpire, just happened to have my foot going in that general direction. Quite sneaky. Clive of India pops it out to Bundy, goes deep into the pocket. They crack one across, manages to find Ronnie, but Budgie's here. Out to Alistair, here's Alistair, leg in each corner. Alistair Hogg, he got space out here on the left if he can travel this way. He's got his trademark slap of the ball and it makes it difficult to trap that ball. He's got a way about him, Alistair. If we could just get him to keep that ball down with a little bit of a push or a more gentle hit. But he's developed a style which is all his own. He slaps it on the forestick and he runs around the ball and slaps it on the reverse, up and over the top, only as far as Budgie. He's picked it up in the air and Bundy's after him. Here's Ronnie, Budgie's put it up in the air past him and around Clive, across the face of goal. Alistair's in there, goes on it now. Oh, well picked out, young lady. Oh, look at that for skill. Yeah, well played. Good play all round. And here's the short corner, has been won now. There's Pommy number 7 on the left at the top of the D. Alistair, he slaps that ball in, bounces up. There's a look. Oh, wide of the post. Yeah. Cocky the keeper. Watched it all the way. Had his lines covered. He knew where that was going. Bundy now. He doesn't have much space there. You see what he's doing. He puts the ball out by the sideline and just steps over it. You see how it goes? Now he's got a reverse pass. Or played that girl, but MYOB's got something on it. Pommy's in there with a diving tackle. Well played, Pommy. MYOB as far as Budgie. Walks it down the field. Having a look, seeing what's on. Decides to go across, change the angle. Move the play. Out to the right side now. That's always good value, just shifting the players from one side to the other as people drop off their lines and misplace their channels and forget who they're marking, and then spaces open up. But anyway, this has all come to nothing, but still, the theory is good. MYOB, very steady on the ball, and that's going to run out to the sideline. Sizzler's going to pick this one up. He's got great pace, this boy. Marathon runner. That's good, slips it inside to Budgie. He just steps around Stoddart now. Comes back around again. Stoddart's tracked him all the way through. He's tried to push that one into the stick of Alistair, but he's miscued. And now it's running out, but it looks like it's come off the yellow stick. So that's a 16. The ball out to Ronnie. He's found that channel right the way through there. This is nice. Good running by the girls. See how he just crossed in behind the defender and ran out wide into the outside pocket. Playing well together, those two. See, nearly all of these players, the yellow strip is actually the Queensland strip. And the red strip, or as they say in Queensland, maroon, it's actually maroon in most parts of the world, but maroon in Queensland, that is the Queensland alternate strip. So all those players with numbers on their back, they are Queensland players. So some of them will have played for Australia as well. So it's a good quality of competition here. Bundy on the injection, he's come short side now to Ronnie. He hits it. Oh, lost focus here, of course. It's gone as far as MYOB. But remember this passage of play. MYOB's actually turned around and smashed that ball long, and he's absolutely killed Ronnie. The poor sod's got that one square in the face. It's gone down like a lead balloon. So that was the end of Ronnie. He had to go off to the bloodbath, unfortunately, which was a great shame because he's probably their most influential player. Robbie Ray now just clears his lines. Who's this? Carol, I think. Fitzy tries to go high and manages to find the stick of the player a metre away from him. She's trapped the ball and put it on the wrong foot. Sometimes it doesn't really work out quite as you'd expected. Stoddart was waiting for that. He knew where Sizzler was, and he just waited like a trapdoor spider. And that's good from Fitzy. Popped it back. He's got an awkward style about him, old Fitzy, but he's a hell of a player. Right in there, playing centre half at the moment, switching in the middle of the park there with Budgie, Sizzler, and Noel, the postman. And he's yellow now, finding their way into the D. Has a look, shot on goal, near post, and that's a foot. Umpire's found it and given it. That was well played, Jenny. There she is, holding out her arms on the right screen. Sizzler now on the injection. Looks like it's going to Fitzy on the top. And it does. Good injection straight to him. Shot. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's high and above the keeper, above the backboard. So keeper was down. He had the shot covered for sure. Nevertheless, it's always good to see the good ball in the back of the net. Oh, Alistair almost got there. See what I mean about his pace? He's got a hell of a pace. There's Dennis Kettle running and on with the reverse blade of the stick as he's running, managed to get something on it, just enough to hold the play up, and now the defence has fallen back. This Queensland player is a very nice skill about how she just protected the ball there. And the girls have moved the ball very well. They play a good short game, a lot of these girls. The men tend to either run the ball a bit more or play a slightly longer game. The girls play nice, neat, compact triangles. So it's been a great competition for everyone. We don't see a whole lot of this kind of mixed hockey in Australia. Not like some parts of the world, like the UK, for example, where it's very common. So everyone's been really pleased with this whole event. And unfortunately, the Pan Pacific Games, this is replacing, is generally played at the same time, more or less, as the national championships in Australia each year. That goes for about 2 weeks. So all the top men's players from Australia tend to be away at the national championships more or less at the same time that the Pan Pacific Games is going on. That generally goes on for about a 10-day period. So it makes it very difficult to find top quality players for the Pan Pacific Games in large numbers, shall we say. So that's why this year has been a particularly good year for this mixed carnival, which has become the replacement. It's girl on girl, playing nicely here. Oh, she's missed out to Budgie. He's managed to come away with the ball, even though his own player tried to tackle him. Oh, Stoddart reached in there on the reverse and got a lovely little reverse tackle. Just picked that ball off of him as he's come through. Now, she hasn't got much on here. She's got the player out there on the left, that one which was being marked in the D. Probably would have been better off to go to Alan Harris there, he was hanging back slightly behind, and they could have gotten the 2-on-1. Still, she got the pass away and made it stick. Well, almost made it stick. She ran out and off the stick and over the back line. Fitzy reached out there. Now he comes across to Budgie. Comes on the reverse side of him. He's having a look-see. There's Clive. Pops it out wide. Who's out here on the right-hand side? One of the ladies goes across the face and into Stoddart's foot right. So it's just, he's got one foot standing inside the edge of the D. Sorry, Brian, old son. It's a short corner. Yeah. He's usually rock solid. But on this occasion, he had all the time to step outside. But I don't suppose he was thinking of mistrapping it onto his own foot. Budgie now onto the top of the D to the postman. Has a look, slips it back. The idea here was Budgie had the stick laid down on the flat. It was supposed to be a deflection off the stick and in, but it came so slow, he had to recorrect. There's off the foot of Stoddart. Fitzy again, still playing on here, off the feet. And this is bobbling around all over the place. The umpire's playing it on. It's off the foot again. And the umpire's playing on still. Well, they can't see everything, can they? There's an awful lot of people down here. Anyway, yellow's regathering now. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow, all in a straight line in the middle of the park because they ended up all chasing that ball down the centre of the field. And the defenders popped it out wide just to relieve the pressure here. It's going back into the D now. Fraser Larkham just boots it away to the side as far as Bundy. He steps it left. MYOB has given away a tackle here. The umpire found a short corner. Looked good from here. But the short corner's been given. Must have been a stick tackle, I'd say. Yeah, she said, somebody's having a word. She said, no, but it's all in good humour. The umpires did a great job. As I say, a lot of the players were actually doing the umpiring as well, so they all know how it is. There's a good injection, really nice pace there as far as Stoddart. Off Bundy, he's going to go the tomahawk here, but he's going to cross the face of goal and out wide. Yeah, Bundy there, was he 71 or 2? Looking for a tomahawk. I mean, come on. I've seen the grandchildren do it, I'm sure, but it's a whole lot different when you're trying to do it yourself. Oh, Pommy there. Oh, I managed to find one of the ladies, and she's protecting the ball, but had it shaved off of her. See that? Just snuck in, shaved it from under her stick, and came away with the ball, pulls it back now and into the foot of the postman. But there's a battle royale going on out here, and Red comes away with it. Well, there's a deflection. MYOB goes back the way it came. Puts it into trouble. But that's coming out now. Oh, straight into contest. Alan Harris. Nice play, Alan. Oh, and that's just been put back into the channel that Budgie was hunting in. He's having a look here now. Steps around Clive. Yeah. Oh, Fitzy's run. He's just run too deep. And Budgie didn't get enough on that. Stoddart's come away with it. Played it nicely back to Clive. I just poked it away from him. Now it's come to the lady in the centre there. She's got to play across the middle. So they've got numbers here, and they're using it well. That's it. The postman comes up, back to Budgie, slips it back inside to Fitzy. And they're going to walk up the left side of the field here. Lifts it up and over the stick, straight on target for goal. And it's in the back of the net, and there's a goal. Well, happy days. Oh, that's it. Pommy's thanking the goalkeeper. Oh, happy days. 1-0 to the Sharks. Pommy goes off. Score a goal. Go and have a rest. It's up and away. Not sure which way this one's going. They're going to yellow. Budgie, Alistair, his trademark through the leg shot. Oh, misses his drag. Same again. Back around the player, tries to go 3 for 3, and he found himself a short corner. That's Alistair's go-to play. He shows the players going to the left of it. He just puts the ball back through their feet or to the opposite side of them, his right side, their left side, and he runs around and collects. He got away with it that time. Usually when he runs it along the back line, he doesn't have enough space to regather because you're running into another defender or a keeper. In that case, it landed up on the foot, so very well played. Alistair for a short corner, well played. Budging out, straight to the postman, Noel Mitchell. Having a look, shot, straight shot. Oh, it's up and it's on target. Oh, it's bounced right in front of the keeper. Budgie's on it like a seagull on a chip, but it's a bit of a clash between him and the goalkeeper there, and the ball just spilled between them. Anyway, it's all coming out to red now. There's Colleen. That's it. Space on the right. No. Bundy. Swinging stick there from Fitzy, trying to distract him, make him think twice. Oh, well played. Yeah, it's a short corner. So what else he just did at the other end? The young lady's just done to him. Here's a good injection now. Looks like very solid. Straight to Stoddart. Somebody's broken early. Another short corner. Yeah, she had just a slight hesitation, this girl, when she goes to drag. She's done it a couple of times now. She's hit the ball, but the umpires hasn't blown, so see that double movement, and that's what sent the other player off. There's a backstick now. This time the umpire said, no, sorry, you're not getting away with that one. There's space out here on the right, if MYOB can see her, but he's come all the way through the inside channel to Fitzy. He tried to trap, he's got something on it. Alistair missed that one as well. Budgie's chasing it down. Everyone's having a bit of a chase of this ball. Eventually, they've got it under control. They've got numbers if they can use them. Across the inside channel, across to Fitzy now. He's standing there. I don't know why he's standing there. He's usually very quick around the place. Anyway, he's popped it back inside. 1-2, 1-2. Here we go. It's on. Oh, it's dragged the keeper. Oh, Coppy's. He's gone down and Sizzler didn't get enough lift on it. Would have been a goal for sure. He's on the back line now. He's trying to find something. He's having another crack. And eventually found himself a short corner. Going to the top of the D, is he? No, he's come out to Fitzy. Oh, too slow. Robbie Ray come across and just read that one perfectly and managed to find the time to get rid as well. Oh, that's up and away. Alistair. It looked like a steeplechase going on here. Budgie. Oh yeah, top of the day. Tomahawk from Fitzy. High, wide and handsome. Yeah, people get excited when they see that ball coming and they decide they're going to tomahawk it. Not always the money option. Wonderful when it comes off, but probably 9 out of 10 doesn't come off, unfortunately, or probably not even that percentage. Well, Bundy now is interfering with the young lady there, Jenny, and winning the ball to boot, Robbie Ray. Jenny got a little bit of a deflection on it, only as far as the red shirt. Oh, she's lost that ball. The umpire's played it on, Budgie's not impressed. But MYOB cleans up at the back. Fitzy. A reverse, sliding, looping, tomahawky, itsy peasy. You gotta love this game. Well, I'm saying these people are skillful. You don't see that kind of pass every day. That's got out to nothing to Clive over there. She's under pressure. So this is what happens. People are getting tired. The legs are starting to go. They're gasping for breath. Most of the time it wasn't too bad actually. Probably around the high 20s to early 30 degrees most days. Some days we had a little bit hotter. But we did have some sprinklings of rain throughout the week, which is really, really handy. And some big storms came through a couple of times, but we didn't really have too much in the way of lightning troubling us all. That's a deflection and over the sideline. Alistair now has got time to move if he takes his opportunity. But Jenny's here. He's taking on Robbie. Alistair plays the 1-2. Nice play, you two. Jenny runs the back line. Across the face. And a short corner. Well played. This is on the injection, which is it's desperately slow. Fitzy. Oh, what? Oh, keeper saved it. Nicely done. It's off the feet again. Yeah. Oh, it's in the back of the net. There we go. Yeah, she's real pleased. Happy days, you. Oh, happy days, happy days. Yes, get them on target. Sometimes they go in. Look at that. That's it, 2-0 to the Sharks. He's still celebrating. You've got to love it. Now, we're away finally. After all that, she passes the ball to the yellow shirt, but gets away with it. Another one. Oh dear. A little bit of a bouncing ball here. That's better. Okay, and that was the end of that. So, final quarter starting. That's a look at the Commonwealth Games turf, the nice blue one. The one that we played the 2018 Commonwealth Games on. Fitzy. Jenny. Flag of India takes her on. Looks like it came off the feet there, but maybe not. Fitzy sort of runs through, grabs it on the reverse as he comes through, but it's hard to control when you're running and trying to pick up a ball when you're moving. Sizzler now. You can see why we call him Sizzler. Lucky to get that one. Looked like it came off his feet there. Looks like Clive got something on it, and he thinks he did too. But the umpire's giving it the other way. That's up and off the stick. It's bounced high. Good tackle. Sizzler again. Back to Jenny. And again, that defender's managed to get a stick down, so it's a long corner. Bundy just helps the ball along. Nicely done, Sue. Oh, and Robbie Ray. He's upended Sue.
That's Robbie
He's
picking up women.
all in good fun. Managed to get the free hit as well, would you believe it? Bundy spins and turns. And Pommy's snuck in there. Goes across the face. Tried to find the postman. Bouncing ball like that. He was leaning back. Couldn't get the trap on it. Kettle now. Noel Mitchell's picked a pocket. Oh, it's done the right thing. He's popped it in to the back line. She's coming across the face. Oh, good play. And it's a free out. Oh, somebody's been given a green card. It's Jenny. She must have been advising the umpire about the rules and how they're supposed to work, I suppose. Yeah. Hey Clive, that's what happens when you take your granddaughter's stick off her. Those pink sticks, they don't play the same as the nice blue ones or the black ones. Nice ball, Sizzler. Fitzy's missed his trap, which you don't see too often. You've got to play back here, asking for the ball. It comes out wide. That's good. Back to Fitzy. That's it, come around. That's the one. All a little bit slow, that play. And it's ended up in a turnover ball. Here's red shirt in number now. Kettle. Oh, nice play. Oh, the umpire said it was a back stick, so short corner. Start out. Straight shot, and it said MYOB that the ball was going wide. He's managed to get something on it and turn it into the back of the goal. It's a very nice goal, actually. So, yeah, you don't see that every day. Oh, dear. So that's 2-1 to the Sharks at the moment. Sharks in yellow, Nomads in red. We found Pommy very well there. And Robbie Ray, a couple of the older contingent, the veterans, the great grandmasters, Colleen, Bundy, goes long, yeah, good play. Oh, missed the ball completely. Harris. Up off Clive to Stoddart. He gets something nice on it and just clears it out diagonally to the side, but Kettle has not managed to drag that one in, and it's an upper sideline hit. Sizzler now, young Les. Yeah, steps between the two of them. That's a good play. Oh, good place. Pops it up to Sue. Yeah, it was there to be had, and she knew it too. Oh, that's coming out under pressure. Yeah, it's probably not the money ball when you've got a defender in such a close contest. It's turnover ball, at least it's down the other end of the field. It's across the middle of the park to Budgie, who pops it back to Sizzler. He's walked it straight into Bundy and giving it to him. And YOB now, he's got a nice little option just ahead of him. But he decides to walk the ball. There's Alistair out wide, and he finds him. Oh, Alistair, yeah. Missed trap. India. Yeah, 1-2, 1-2. Nice play. Triangles. That's better. And that's all the way across. Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got to know your players, and some people are a little bit quicker than others, and some people are a little bit more skillful than others. And so when you're throwing a pass, Budgie goes up and over the top there. One of his trademark loops. Oh, well played, Sue. Pops it under the arm, but doesn't get anything on his far stud up. Budgie collects. And the boy stood on the burning deck playing the game of cricket. The ball ran up his trouser leg and hit the middle wicket. That's exactly what happened. Oh, Sizzler's come down here and cleaned up Kettle. Kettle's dropped his stick and Sizzler's away. Pops it back to Budgie. Nicely done, Alistair. He's going to pop it through as he does with his trademark. Alistair's trademark, so he's got to play here. We've been deep down in the back line. And across the face of goal now. Oh. Clive. Nice on the reverse. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Look at that for a ball. So that's turned defence into attack. That's the way to do it. Mistrapped and lifted up high, but managed to get the ball back. Free hit the umpire said to red. Kettle. Bouncing ball into the D as far as MYOB. He works the stick check and gets the free. People are down on their knees in places, as you can see. They've been running pretty hard in these conditions. Alistair. A bit of a fight going on here between Hogg and Stoddart. And Hogg wins out. He's running the ball straight back at Stoddart for some reason. I'm not sure why he would. You may have been better off to pass that ball, Alistair, but I know you get excited when you feel you've been wronged. Budgie goes the inside channel. Have a look down there. Not sure what happened there. A couple of players obviously didn't manage to collect. And it's gone out over the sideline by the looks of things. So somebody must have cleared it out there. Oh no, it's a free out, so it's gone across the back line, probably a mistrap. Thanks to Sarah, by the way, who recorded this game for us. Hog, trademark slap, back to Budgie. Inside channel out to the wing, actually, to Jenny. She's facing Clive, she slipped it through him. It's too far past him to either get the obstruction, and it's run out over the back line. That's good play, nice triangles. First time bit, it's run out of the sideline. Struggling here and down on this sideline. But anyway, to play on over here now. Sizzler still full of running. And the ball straight at its player here. There's to find Sue. Comes back to Fitzy. Beautiful play here. The right hand side. It's a shot. Oh, well played. That girl in the red there, that defender, she's done really well. Reading exactly where the player's going to hit the ball. Budgie now is coming at them from the left-hand side. Alistair, it's crossed the face, it's wide of goal. Alistair hits the turf. He's had 2 or 3 good chances today, has Alistair. He had a couple on target, but Cocky, the goalkeeper, has been up to them. Cocky's had a good game. He's conceded 2, but it could have been a lot more. And that's hit just a little bit too hard, so it's missed all targets or been unable to be trapped, shall we say. Fitzy. Alistair. Jenny tried to reverse it, pass it back to Alistair. So that's come back to Robbie Ray in the D. He's always dangerous. He's a good player, but he's slow. He's put it back out there straight to Budgie. He's misstepped over it. Now he's coming left, running around the back of the player here. Alistair on the back line. Alistair's there. I don't know what's happened. Must have been off a foot. Play broken down there. Defender's got something in. And that's the end of the game. 2-1 to the Sharks. Well played, everyone.